In the previous PPT of the story of village Palampur, we had discussed about the factors of production, and in this slides, we will discuss about the land and the labor. So the first feature of the land is that it is fixed. So in case of Palampur also it is fixed. It means that it cannot be increased, it cannot be decreased. So here in Palampur, the 75% of people are working in field and as farmers. But what happened that constant rise in population had been there in the village. So if what wasteland was there or what the pasture land was there, that was also converted for the agriculture, so as to feed the people or to just go through the fulfilling the needs of the people. So now what the condition of Palampur is that no land is left for the cultivate for to be converted into the cultivable land. So now the question arises that in the current scenario, that the way the population is being increased and the size of the land or the land is very fixed one, so will the land sustain or will it go long the way it is now? So the answer is no, because the way it is being used, it is being overused. It is very necessary to conserve it so that the future generations can also use it. And the scientific reports also state that the modern methods of farming that are being used by the farmers, these are spoiling the environment, and the environmental degradation is also there. So even the green revolution which took place in late 1960s, that is also associated with the loss of soil fertility and even the degradation of the water quality even. So the bottom line says that we need to conserve the land. Now, the question arises that how the land is distributed in Palampur and in other villages of the country. So, we will just discuss about Palampur first, that about one third of the families are landless. I mean, they don't have their land for cultivation, and remaining families are having the land which is less than 2 hectares. It means they are having a very small land size. Very few families are there which are having the land more than 2 hectares of land. So on an average, the landless laborers are more, and even the people who are having very small land, they are there, and very rich farmers are very few in number. So here maximum of the families are the landless laborers, and they work on the farms of the rich farmers. Now the question arises that the land is fixed. So is there any way to grow more crops on the same piece of land? Yes, it is possible because of the modern machineries, modern inputs. The HYV seeds are used, and the fertilizers, the modern farm machineries like tractors, combine harvesters, then the pesticides, and as mentioned, irrigation with the modern facilities like canals, pump sets, electricity, and dams. No doubt these all are very very helpful in growing more and more crops on the same piece of land, but these are associated with the loss of the environment, the loss of the soil quality, the loss of the water level or water quality even. So these modern inputs are to be used very judicially by the farmers. Now we will discuss about the labor. Who are the laborers? So first of all, the laborers in the agriculture sector are the people who are landless. We had already discussed that in Palampur, maximum of the people are landless laborers. So these are working as the laborers on the farms of rich farmers. So the small farmers, they are cultivating their own fields, and they don't require the labor because they are doing the work as the laborers on their very small farms. Whereas medium and large farmers, they hire the farm laborers from to work on their fields, and the landless laborers, they work as the laborers on their fields. So in this way the labor is provided, this is provided to the people. So in the next presentation we will work on the non farm activities. Thank you.